YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, it's the Life of Zay here. Hit the subscribe button. You know what it is. We're dropping videos all MLB The Show 24. But here, we're back with new content. And I'm loving what we're seeing here for Diamond Dynasty. We're just going to be talking about MLB The Show 24 Diamond Dynasty. If you want to see Road to Show and whatnot, I don't really play that much anymore. And now that Road to Show is separated for Diamond Dynasty, there's really no reason for me to talk about it. They took away caps. If you didn't get what I meant by that, they took away caps from Diamond Dynasty, so you cannot bring your own created players anymore. Which I think is kind of I have mixed emotions about it, since we are back in a power creep system for Diamond Dynasty. If you know what a power creep system, it's basically we're not getting 99s out of the gate for each season. We're gonna have to work our way up. Start with 89s for our highest diamonds, and then work our way up throughout the season. They changed this format to seasons, which is not sets. Sets, we were able to use set 1 and set 2 cards. For set 2, we can only use one season of cards. So if it's season 2, we cannot use season 1 cards anymore, unless you have wild card spots, which they really haven't explained it that much, but you could get up to 4 wild card spots. They said you could only get wild card spots by like playing the game, something. It's probably gonna be like you gotta be like ranked high, maybe BR or something, like, or just play the game a lot, so it's on the reward path. I don't know yet. They're probably gonna talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow is their feature premiere, so be ready to watch that. It's at 3 Pacific time, if I'm pretty sure. I'm not very sure. I think it's at 3 Pacific time, but the feature premiere is tomorrow. I'll show you their Twitter page off of that. So we're gonna be talking about Diamond Dynasty, what's new. Let's get into it. There's so much to talk about. All right, but first, before I go into that, because I didn't mean that up. We're gonna be talking about, so they did introduce power creep, and they did introduce team affinity is gonna be dropping 4 times over the season. So I think it's just gonna be like, I don't know how, I think a season is about a month and a half long to 2 months. Your comment section, you can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how long it is. We do have new legends in Adrian Beltre. We also have Johan Santana. We're also going to have Tony Oliva, who plays for the Twins. And I think he's one of the collection rewards. He is the collection reward for the Twins. So if you get all the Twins, you're getting Tony O. That'll be kind of a W. And then we also have Bernie Williams, who they showed his card. And let me tell you, Bernie Williams, here it is. Bernie Williams 90 overall card is kind of nuts. Like, I want him. He's a switch hitter. He could hit 92, 104, has kind of good power, and his fielding's good for a 90 overall. And he has the speed for center field for now, for a 90 overall at least. This card looks kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know if it's a collection card. It's a core card, so that does mean it's probably some sort of a collection reward of some sort, or maybe he's he would be Team Affinity, because I think they'll have season 1 on the top left. So for him being a core card, he's probably he's probably the collection card for the Yankees. Don't quote me on that. We'll find out in a little bit. They are still dropping cards currently about who's the collection reward card for each team, and I'll show you that later. But those are the new legends. So for MLB The Show 24, power creep is back. I already explained that. It's going to go out throughout the season, and it's going to reset. So our highest diamond is going to be 89 and 90 overall each season, unless you have a wild card and you have like a 95, 99. I don't know how it's going to work. So there's that. We have the new legends. I already showed some of them. There's that. Here's another new pitcher, Andy Pettit for the Yankees. And then what's also new is the team affinity. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier. Team affinity is going to be dropping 4 times over the season, 4 times throughout the season. So if a season's a month and a half, it's probably every 2 weeks. Yeah, every 2 weeks, we're going to have a new team affinity rollout. So the way I think it's going to work is probably going to have your missions and whatnot, and then you're going to get like a 89 is going to be the first week. Since this is season 1, chapter 1, you see season 1, chapter 1 on that screen right there. There's probably going to be 4 chapters. Chapter 1's gonna be 89 overalls, and Chapter 4 is probably gonna be like 95 to 99. If I had to guess, it's probably 99. We got 89s here. Next one will probably be 92, 93, 95, 96, and then 98, 99. I think that's how it's gonna work. So we're gonna have 4 chapters per each season for Team Affinity. As you can see, this is the AL West. Team Affinity AL West. These are the first cards we're getting. If you're not getting Mitch, bottom right, I'm not gonna say his name on recording. You know what, my man down there on the bottom right. He is an absolute beast. That man's swing is butter. You could get him. That's who I'm gonna get first. I don't know about y'all. I'll probably get either Correa or Ricky next. Most likely Ricky, because I'm gonna need a center fielder at that time, most likely. But it's not bad going Correa. Pitching is a little bit harder this year. What's it called? If you use pinpoint, for MLB The Show 24, it got a little bit harder. On righties, it's gonna be what we normally used to, and then on lefties, it's gonna flip. So we're gonna have to get used to that. I know I'm not explaining it well, but whenever you go with your pinpoint, like let's say it's a sinker, you're gonna go like this. For lefties, you're going the other way. We're gonna have to get used to that. And also sinkers are different. It's a whole little, you'll see it. I might pull up a picture, but you'll see it. Sinkers are a little different this year, which is kind of good because they're overpowered. So once we get used to that, it should be wraps. Here's the AL Central Team Affinity. You got Jose Abreu, Brian Dozier, who's also a new legend, Emmanuel Clase. We have Pudge bottom right, and then we have Zach Greinke on the left. But this one, man, if I don't have a good bullpen arm, I might have to get Clase, but Brian Dozier might not be bad. He might not be bad at all. Unless you need a starting pitcher, which is Greinke. Not a bad pitcher, he's just kind of slow. I don't remember if he has a sinker. I think he does. But yeah, this AL Central is living up to its AL Central ways. The Centrals are always garbage, and that will be the show 24 regarding Team Affinity. So currently they're having their dev tourney. They're dropping, they're showing all the collection rewards for each team. If you know what collection reward is, I think I said it. You just have to get all the cards for each team. Like if it was the Twins, I think they only have Byron Buxton as a diamond right now. So you have to get all the gold, silvers, bronze, diamonds, commons, whatever they have on their team. You have to get them all, and then you get their collection rewards. Some collection rewards aren't that good as others. And yeah, so right here, this is the first one they showed, and that is the Braves collection card, and it's Craig Kimbrell. He has a sinker, fastball, knuckle curve. For early in the game, this will probably be a good card. Even though, you know, he might not have outlier. He probably will be. I don't think it wouldn't give him outlier. So that's the first one for the Braves. So I wanted to show you these 87 captain cards. They are not the Team Affinity cards. So as you see right here, these look like Team Affinity cards, not the team collection cards. These captain cards, I think, you're gonna be able to get them during Team Affinity. So, and they will have the boost. The collection reward cards you get, so that Craig Kimbrell I just showed you, he won't have boost. He's just a collection card. Now this Team Affinity, they do have captain boost. So for Dodgers, you got Jock Peterson, you got David Peralta for the Diamondbacks, Troy Mancini, right? I forgot. Troy Mancini for the Orioles. Then you could read the rest. Kyle Schwarber, Adam Dunn. I'm sorry, Philly fans. You got Richie Ashburn, and then Joey Gallo for which is kind of nutty. Joey Gallo for the Rangers right there. And then shout out Nutsy and shout out Shelfie. You know, they're over here clipping. Now we're here using them. All right, so there was a thread in here that shows all the collection rewards, and now I'm going to show you. Here we go. Troy Gloss is the D-backs. If you remember, 2 years ago, Troy Gloss was the collection reward for the Angels when Shohei was there, Mike Trout was there, and I'm pretty sure other people were there. Troy Gloss is a hitter. That man can hit. But 86 overall, man, some of these collection rewards, I'm like, you know, with the power creep and everything, I know they're going to have to be low overalls, but 86, like, it's crazy. We have the Iron Man, Cal Ripken, mostly known for his durability. Shout out Durability Squad from last year. He only has 98 this year. Kind of weird. But he also, it's only his 87 overall version. That man has the contact. He has the durability, he has the fielding. It's Cal Ripken, you know. There's the Orioles. Andre Dawson for the Red Sox. That man, I never really liked using him. I'm gonna be honest. Put it down in the comment section if you like Andre Dawson, but he is the Red Sox reward at 83 overall. Like, you can't hate because the power creep is back and Red Sox might not have that many diamonds. I don't know. No, Rafael Devers might not be a diamond. I don't know if they even got any diamonds. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Cubs, we have Lee Smith. Also, Cody Bellinger is not a diamond. I know that the live series Cody Bellinger is not a diamond. I saw that earlier on the stream because they're using the MLB The Show cards, obviously, on the dev tourney. So I saw Cody Bellinger isn't a diamond. So they're not showing all whose diamonds are not, but there's Lee Smith for you, which would be kind of good. He'd be a good reliever. He always is. You got Ludwig for the Nationals. Wow. That was like four in a row that are not diamonds, collection rewards. So if you want all the red, if you get all the reds, you get Ryan Ludwig. Not a bad card. Oh, they got Alberto Mondesi as the captain for the Royals, which I saw them using him. He was kind of dirty. He was kind of dirty. All right, here we go. We got more. Here's Ryan Braun for you. He's the Brewers, which I don't think they have much. They have many diamonds either. Ryan Braun, you know, where you got your contact. He ain't got the steroids on this card. Matt Kemp should have won that MVP, but it doesn't matter. Then here's the new legend, Tony O. As an outfielder, he has the defensive stats, he has the speed, but I mean, that's about it, to be honest. I bet. I mean, contact right, that's about it. That's about it, Chief. He ain't got that much. Here's the Curtis Granderson. Oh my gosh. That contact left is garbage, first of all, but against righties, that man's gonna rake. He's got the outfielding, he's got the 71 speed. That man got the defense out there. It's gonna be a decent card, at least. And then here's your Houston. Now, and Roy Oswalt. Shout out Roy Oswalt. The fastball, sinker, slider, changeup, and he got the 12-6 curve. 90 overall. This dude might be. I feel like he might be a little meta for a little bit. What do you got? You got the stamina. The hits per 9 isn't the best, but you got to remember power creep or power creeping up here. And it's a core card, so you'll be able to use them each season reset. Oh, Raul Binez. I haven't played with them in a while. I know they give him a finest card, but he's your Royals collection reward. They changed the parallel system thanks to Scuffy. Parallel 2 is only 1,000. Well, parallel 1 is 500. Then you go to 1,000 for 2, 2,000 for 3. So it's a little quicker this year. It's a little bit quicker. Here's a picture of the Life Series cards. As you see that this is the new screen for, you know, the head-to-head right before you get into a match. As you can see, Zach Wheeler is I can barely see that. He looks like an 88. Altuve is an 87. Trout's a 91. You see the top left on Trout says inside edge already. Jordan's a 90. That Byron Buxton that's in the 4-hole right now for the top team. He's a cornerstone card. I'm pretty sure you only get that cornerstone breakout deck. I think that's what they call them. If you pre-order the game. So if you want that Byron Buxton, they also have like a picture which is on the bottom left. There's Senga down low on the bottom left. They have Byron Buxton. They have a couple other cards. Honestly, forgot who they are. I'll bring them up after this though. So you have that Byron Buxton. He has a lot of boost if you put him on your team. As you can see in the top right, he does have boost. I can't see the fielding. I think that's +5 fielding, but he also has 10. He also has +10 power for right and lefties. Mookie Betts is a 91. You have that 87 Alberto Mondesi captain card that I talked about a little bit earlier. There's an 87 Matt Carpenter card who's also captain. You have Dansby Swanson as a captain too for the Braves, and I can't see who's in the 9-hole for him. On the bottom team, you have that Jock Peterson who's an 87 overall, a captain for the Dodgers. Remember, for these captains, I think they're from the Team Affinity. I'm not 100% certain, but I think they're from Team Affinity. You have Jock Peterson for the Dodgers. You have Corey Seager, who's a 90. Yep, 90 overall for the Texas Rangers, of course. You also have Jordan. We already talked about him. You have Trey Mancini for the captain for the Orioles. You have Pete Alonso barely makes it as a diamond, 85 overall. He's batting 5th. That looks like Royce Lewis and Byron Buxton. This dude is probably a Twins fan if you're putting these two in. They're both golds. Nolan Arenado is the 3rd cornerstone. He's the 3rd cornerstone. So you have 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado, Senga's the pitcher, and Byron Buxton is center fielder, and then Sean Murphy is an 84 overall. So I'm gonna bring up that cornerstone pack real quick. So here's the cornerstone pack. So I'm pretty sure you have to, let's say, select one of the free. I think everyone gets a cornerstone pack, I guess. So here's the season 1 cornerstone pack. There might be multiple of these since it says season 1, so maybe season 2 has one with higher overalls. That would be my guess. Senga is the last pitcher on the right that you don't see behind the pack. Then you have Greg Maddux, Nolan Arenado, and Byron Buxton. Now we might be able to. Yep, here we go. Here we see Greg Maddux. Oh, we can only see his boost. Those are the boosts he has. He also helps with batting clutch, which is kind of cool. He helps with hitters and he helps with pitchers. And then here's Byron Buxton, captain boost. He has plus 15 to both sides of power. He has plus 10 speed and plus 10 fielding ability. And it's only for hitters with under 60 vision on your squad, which people were kind of ripping this earlier. They're like, how are we gonna find people with under 60 vision? Brothers and sisters. With the power creep in this year, we are going to see a lot of different stats, and I've seen 90 to 92 to 93 overall like hitting cards with their best contact is like 103, 105. So that vision is going to be low. I can guarantee you that. And besides that, I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to talk about. They are bringing back tournaments, which I don't know why it says PlayStation tournaments. It's supposedly crossplay. Shout out my boy Kreiner. He did a little interview with them. It's crossplay now for the tournament. That's what we heard. So all our Xbox folks, like I switched to the dark side. I was on the PS5, now I'm on the Xbox wave. If you know, you know. Hopefully it stays like that for this season. If not, I'm gonna have to go back to PlayStation. But it's crossplay. Tournaments are crossplay. We're gonna be in them. I'm gonna be posting YouTube videos about them. So we gotta be in there. This is tomorrow. This is 3 p.m. Pacific time, as I said. So 4 my time, 5 whoever's time, 6 whoever on the east side's time. This feature premiere is going to show so much more of Diamond Dynasty. I'm pretty sure they're going to go over all the live series cards, all the ratings, and more, and dive into more of what we expect for season 1. If you don't know, early release drops also tomorrow, Thursday the 14th at 12 Eastern. So if you're on the Pacific time, it's at 9 your time, Mountain 10, Central 11. Drops tomorrow, early release. You got to pre-order. You got to get the Digital Deluxe, the MVP, or the Negro League one. I think that's it. Make sure you watch this feature premiere. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification bell. If you're new here, welcome. I'm only going from here on out. We're gonna be streaming. I stream on Twitch, The Life of Zay. I might stream on YouTube sometimes. You never know. Help a fella out. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Watch this tomorrow. Please watch this video, like it, and subscribe. Peace out.